Hey guys, how you doing, man? Welcome to the first episode of SupaStories, man. This is where I'm gonna tell you guys the most interesting, the wildest stories of my life, man. I know I'm just 22, but I think I've lived, an interesting life, especially when I was younger. The stories that I have, I feel like you guys would like to know them. I would like to share with you guys to connect with you guys even more, man. You feel me? So. The first story is not clickbait. It's not clickbait. I swear on the Bible, all the stories that I'm gonna be telling on these super stories, and I'm also still working on the name. If you guys like the name, let me know down in the comments, man. The first story is when I saw the devil. This is not clickbait. I really did. My mom can attest to this. Before you guys understand the story, I need to take you guys back to my hometown where I was born and I was raised. No, I wasn't. I was raised for 10 years, half of my life. We gotta go back to Mozambique in Africa, Maputo, man, beautiful country, beautiful city. This is a small town called Nyagoya. This is where my parents grew up, and where my parents also grew up. They were neighbors. 2 or 3 houses after that was my father's house. So this is my mom's house, and then 3 houses after that's my father's house, my grandparents' house from both sides. I think I was 7, 8. No, I think I was 8 or 9. I'm 100% sure that it was before I was 10 years old, because I moved with my dad when I was like 10 years old. So it was before that. It was like a beautiful day outside. It was me and my friends. We're playing outside, right? We're playing outside, a normal day, right? Before I tell you about this day, I need to go back. I need to tell you guys about this house in front of my grandparents from my mom's side house. So in this house used to live a couple of old people. Like it was a couple. I don't know if you guys understand me. It was a couple. They used to live there together for years. I think they lived in that town for like years, a long time. For me, not to complicate this, let's say call this house my mom's house, and I call this house my father's house. But you guys understand, this was not their house. This were their parents' house. Going back to the timeline, there was this couple in front of my mom's house that lived there for like years. They've been there for like years. I think they grew up there. They knew my grandparents and that. They knew everybody. This couple passed away. I was alive when they passed away. I was alive, and I remember this couple. I used to see them, but I don't really have a picture in my head of their faces. But I remember this couple that they existed. So this couple had this house right in front of my mom's house, like I said. So this couple passed away. There was a rumor in the town. That when this couple passed away, they put their spirits, or they cursed a tree that was in the door of their house. This is the door of her house, right? The tree is just there as a part of the door, if you understand what I mean. It was just a long tree. There's no fruit, there's no nut, just a long tree. Just there, part of the door. There was no door, but the tree was part of the door. So this couple put their spirits on this tree. That was the rumor in the town. So if you touch this tree, you need to put sand on it. If you don't put sand, you're gonna be cursed until you put sand on the tree. It sounds like a joke, but I'm not joking. If you touch the tree twice, put sand. If you touch the tree 10 times, put sand 10 times. Cancel all the curses. Me and my friends, we used to touch the tree and put the sand. We were familiar with it. We used to touch the tree and then we put the sand. We touch the tree, put the sand. It's like some people did not believe it, but some people did not want to be proved wrong. You understand what I mean? It was a beautiful day. I think it was summer. I don't know what time of the year it was, but I knew that it was a beautiful day. Clear sky. Everything was beautiful. Me and my friends playing like usually during the day. I don't know whose fucked up idea was. One of us was like, yo, touch this tree and not put sand. Let's see what's gonna happen. We're kids. I don't know how the fuck as kids we thought that, but all agree. We're like, yeah. This scenario had happened multiple times in the past, but we came back and put the sand like in secret and put the sand. But in this time, we're being serious about it. We're like, no, let's be serious, man. Nobody goes back and put the sand. So we came up with the idea that for us to make sure that nobody comes back and put the sand, let's touch the tree without counting how many times we touch. Therefore, if you don't count how many times you touch, even if you put sand one time, you don't know how many times you touch the tree. You feel me? It's like you touch the tree 100 times and then you put the sand like 99 times. You think you touch the tree 99 times. Wow, you touch it 100 times. You still gonna be cursed. So me and my friend were touching that tree multiple times, and they would not count. We're just touching that a lot of times. We're touching that shit. Touching. And then boom, we went to play. We're like, nothing happened. So that shit was a lie. Me and my friend were like, what the fuck, this is a lie, right? And then it's getting darker. And then the weather starts to close a little bit. Some of my friends go home, right? Because it's starting to rain. And it's getting a little bit late. It's night, like 6 o'clock, I don't know, but it's like dark. And the weather's getting a little bit darker and it's starting to rain, like a little bit, not much rain, a little bit. And I go to my mom's house. Note, my mom's not home. My mom lives with her boyfriend now. But I'm still in the town. I live on my grandmother's house. I go to my mom's mom's house. My cousins lived there in that time. My mom was not there, like I said. My cousins lived there. My older cousins there, like older than me. So I go in the house, right, to stay there because of the rain. We stayed there. I stayed there. I play with my cousins a little bit more. Boom, boom, boom. We play. I eat, and then the weather outside gets strong. Now there's lightning. There's thunder. It's like the rain is pouring, man. The rain is pouring. Everything I'm seeing, bro. It was going crazy, brother. It's going crazy. So I'm playing with my cousin, then it's getting late. I have to go home, you feel me? I have to go home in my grandmother's house to I don't know, sleep, you feel me? Because I didn't sleep in my mom's house. I slept in my grandmother's house. I lived in my grandmother's house my whole life until I went to live with my dad. Boom, boom, boom. It's time for me to go home. My cousin who was a woman, she was like, yo, it's raining outside. Sleep here. Nah, man. The house is closed. Like I told you, very close. We live closer together. This is my mom's house. 2 houses after, it's my dad's house. So I was like, nah, it's closed. I just go home. So my older cousin was a boy. He was like, okay, let me escort you. My cousin was a woman. Gave me an umbrella that she had in her room. Gave me an umbrella. She was like, yo, just take an umbrella and then go. No, we live close. I'm telling you this. We live close. That's why I went home in that way. My cousin was like, okay, I will escort you a little bit. My cousin escorted me. Standard. And note, in Africa, let me not generalize things. In Mozambique, most towns, when there's a hard rain like that and thunder, normally the lights go out in the whole town. The lights go out, so they don't risk having this post like electricity, because the lights go out. I don't know what's the correct term on this, but this happened my whole life, that when there's a hard rain and thunder, the lights go out. My cousin is escorting me. It's dark everywhere. It's dark, real dark. We're walking, we're passing the first house, the second house. My cousin's like, okay, I'm gonna leave you here. My cousin left me on the door. I was like, oh, a little bit more safe. It's just me to go inside. My cousin left me. Like, alright, bye, man. See, I'm still with the umbrella. So in my grandmother's house, my father's house, when you go, like, there's a door, right? For you to go inside the house, like inside the house, there's a yard like this. In the yard, the house is just like a little bit in the middle or something. You need to walk to go inside the house, indoors. So there's a door here, right? When you go in the yard, you open the door, right? You go in the yard, you turn where there's more space. You turn. The house was not big. Don't get me wrong, we're not big. There's space there, and then you have to turn and go inside the house. I feel like I have to explain this because you guys will get it. So before we even go further, I have 2 moms, 2 amazingly perfect moms, which I love dearly, equally. Shout out to my moms, man. My biological mom is not gonna be part of this story because she was not there. She was living with her boyfriend at the time. Who's gonna be in this story is my mom, my second mom, which I don't like to call her stepmother because that's my mom. I feel like she's my mom. She raised me for like 11 years. My cousin leaves me there. I open the door. Like I said, there's a way for you to go here. My grandmother's house, on the left, when you go in, on the left, there's a lot of plants, and it's dark. There's no light on the garden or plants or some shit. Huge plants, and it's a lot, bro. A lot, like here. It's raining, bro. It's raining, lightning, pa 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 pa. Everything is hitting. I open the door. I go inside. I'm scared as a motherfucker. Note, in my head, I was touching the tree and bed lag. All this shit is not clicking on my head. It's not clicking on my head because I didn't believe this shit. I didn't believe. I didn't believe. So me, I'm just scared because it's lightning, it's dark, and it's raining hard, and I'm a kid. That's what I'm scared of. All of that supernatural shit, it's not in my head. So I'm walking that in the place is dark as a motherfucker. Dark, real dark, brother. Note, there's no light in the whole town. And there's huge plants here. Huge, like big. Those plants saved my dad's life a few years back. But that's another story for another day. They saved my dad's life was getting mad than that. But let me know down in the comments guys want to hear that story. Back to the timeline. It's there. I'm walking. I open the door. I close the door. I got an umbrella. So I'm trying to cover the umbrella. I'm trying to cover this side with the umbrella so I don't see some shit because I'm a kid, man. It's dark. There's a lot of plants. I'm just trying not to look there. Look, I'm talking about it and look at my hair standing up because I'm going back to that day. So I'm walking, right? I'm walking. I'm trying not to look at that plant. I'm walking. Rain is a motherfucker. I'm there. This was rain. Muddy on the floor. And then I hear a laughter coming from the plants. I hear creepy laughter coming from the plants. True story. I'm dead serious. I hear a laugh. Coming from the plants. Coming from the plants, bro. I'm dead serious. Oh, I can't stress enough how true this story is, man. I wish this was made up so I wouldn't, This still sticks in my head to this day, man. So I'm walking with the umbrella, right? In the plants. I hear laughter in the plants. What the fuck? I didn't look back. I just paced myself, turned again, opened the door, went inside the house. My mom was taking care of my brother in my father's room, which was her room. So my mom rushed in and was like, what's up? I just came in, I was like, hey, nothing. I thought it was like nothing. I thought this was my head, but I heard that shit. I just was trying to ignore it. I felt safe inside the house. With the umbrella, inside the house there's no light. My mom is using one candle in the room, and she was taking care of my brother. Me and my brother have a difference of age of 5 years. And I think if I was 8 in that time, my brother was like 3. If I was 9, my brother was like 4. So I don't know, it's between those two ages, 8 to 9. I think that's when it happened. So my grandmother was not home. My grandmother was at church. I think she was at church. My grandmother goes to church and used to go to church a lot. That I would just assume that she was at church. My dad was at work. I know for sure that was me, my mom, and my little brother. And I also remember my brother used to walk in that time, so he used to walk pretty good. So my mom comes there. I'm like, what's up? Nothing. Go to the room because the room is the only light that there was, which is the candle. So I don't know what my mom sent me to go get in the living room. How my grandmother's house is set up is like there's 3 rooms. My grandmother's house is not big. It's a normal house, a normal size house, livable house. Where I grew up, I love that house, man. Shout out to my grandma. So there's 3 rooms. My dad's room is here. So let's say we talk about my dad's room. My dad's room is here, right? And there is a small hallway here like this. And then there's another room which used to be my uncle's room. And then in this small hallway, there's a back door, which we don't normally use that back door. We just use the main door because niggas steal in Africa. If you open that door all the time, niggas gonna steal there. And there's another story that my dad's phone was stolen from that door before. Craziest story that my grandmother told me this year. My dad's room, a small hallway, and then a small hallway here, and then back door, my uncle's room, and then this small hallway turn like this is the living room and everything there. And then there's my grandmother's room there. So I don't know what my mom sent me to go get in the living room, but I don't even remember. She sent me to go get some shit. As I walk in the hallway, I'm scared because I heard some fucking voices, bro. I'm walking. I get in the living room. I turn like this, right? I turn, bro. It's dark in the living room. It's dark. Turn in the living room. The lightning hits. I get scared of the lightning. I scream. I'm like, ah! I scream. My mom, I don't know how my brother got there, but my mom comes running. It's like, what's up again? Because the second time she's like, what's up? I don't know if my mom remembers this day. If my mom remembers this day, please let them niggas know in the comments that is a real story. I don't know if my mom remembers this day. I don't know, man. But my mom, I remember I was with my mom and my brother in the house that day. 100% true, bro. 100% true. So I scream. My mom comes running. I don't know how my brother got there again. All the story in my head is blurry. I just remember the keynotes. I remember my mom is hugging me, like hugging my me from here, my brother from here. The lightning hits, right? I got scared by lightning. My mom runs and holds me, and then my brother how my brother got there, I don't know. I tried to search my brain for how, but she hugged my brother there. So we are like this, looking to the front door, right? I don't know why we're looking at the front door because I just got scared of the lightning. The lightning hits again, and then the light hits, right? The light flashes out, and the window, there's a window there. The light flashes there, hits. When the window cue, when the lightning hit like this, I just saw something like this coming to me. Dead serious. The lightning hit, pa! For a second, the light hit. I just saw something coming like this. On my mama, on my life, hand on my heart. True story. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. I don't know if my mom saw this because we never spoke about this day. Never. That's why I hope my mom remembers this story. Mom, if you remember this story, just hit me out. Hit me out. Say yeah, I remember this shit. And if you saw it, say yeah. If you didn't see it, then the curse of the tree is right. Let's not get ahead of the story ourselves. I saw that shit. I screamed loud. I started crying. Me crying, my brother started crying. My mom is just there, confused, holding us like this. Lightning hit, and I saw that thing coming like this. It was black. I can't remember the face. It was just black, coming like this to me. When the lightning hit, and there was that light, 1 second or 2 seconds, that light was enough for me to see that thing's face coming like this from the living room, and me and mama are there in the small hallway. We're looking there. That thing was coming like this. I was terrified. I just started crying. My brother started crying too. My mom was just there holding us like this. Again, My mom said, "Mom, if you remember this, just let me know, man. Let me know." Because this story, I never spoke to her about this story. We never spoke about this day. So I don't know if she saw it or not, and she doesn't know if I saw something or not. You feel me? So on the next day, that day I don't remember anything else apart from that. On that day, nothing comes in my head. I don't remember anything else. Cut on the next day, as soon as I woke up, I went to that tree, spent the whole day putting sand on the tree. And the other creepy thing is that I don't remember me and my friends talking about it again. I don't know if something happened to them. They don't know if something happened to me. But I remember that we both touched the tree and we went home. It was crazy, man. I never spoke about this story. I tell this to a couple of people that because now, like, I'm fanatic to supernatural shit. I like to know a little bit of supernatural shit. To know, but like it's not like I want to believe. You feel me? I like to know. I'm like, oh, cool. It's crazy. I did see something, and this day, still in my brain, still printed there. I felt like this would be a good first story to tell you guys, and also just to give you guys a little bit more of future videos, man, future stories. I was once cursed. My dad can attest to this. And my biological mom, she's the one who took me. My mom was scared that I wouldn't make it. But that's a story for another time. Please, guys, if you guys enjoy Super Stories, man, let me know. I might make this a little bit nicer, man, have a good background, and have to edit this video by myself. But I hope soon I will hire an editor to make this video look nicer for you guys, make it real cool. But let me know down in the comments if you guys really enjoy Super Stories, man. It's just the beginning. I know not a lot of people are gonna watch these videos, man, but the real ones that stay to watch this video, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the dopest ones, man. I'm working on my second channel, man. Don't sleep on me. Second channel content. I'm working on that shit. That shit is coming soon, bro. I've been working on that shit. I'm planning. 2022, the second channel is gonna go up. The first channel is gonna go up. Boy Super Boy is gonna go up too. So appreciate you guys, man. I'll see you guys in the next Super Story, man. Peace.